Good morning, everybody. It's Steve. Welcome to the Little Wood Shop and our midweek shout out. Well, before we get into anything today, I wanted to just take a moment really quick. I want to express our heartfelt, sincerest condolences to all the families, loved ones, and the survivors of this horrific incident that just transpired in Nevada over the weekend. I will not get into the politics behind any of this horrificness, but I just want to express our condolences again and our sympathies to the families who have lost loved ones during this horrific time, okay? And secondly, some of you right now are probably asking, Steve, why do you have a bright pink cap on your head? Well, this is the American Cancer Society. This is October is the formal Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and this is something that hits very, very close to home here with me. In 2009, my wife was diagnosed herself. And for those of you ladies out there, and this is more of a shout out to you ladies than it is for you gentlemen, when in 2009, we noticed an abnormality with my wife, and we noticed extensive swelling, redness. My wife, with her particular diagnosis, her breast was very hot to the touch, and it looked like a rash. And because she's prone to sensitive skin issues, that's all we thought it was. So we went down to a general practitioner, and we were going to get a referral to a skin specialist to get an ointment or a cream. We'll come to find out that is not what was going to fix the problem. Well, come to find out, she is one of a very, very small amount of ladies out there who contracted IBC, or what is known as inflammatory breast cancer. Ladies, I urge you at any time you think something is wrong to go get checked. I know right now some of you are going, Steve, what the hell is inflammatory? I've heard of breast cancer, as we all have, as we have with a lot of the female cancers between ovarian, cervical, and we've all heard of breast cancer, but even I myself had never heard of inflammatory. Well, when the test results came back positive, to give you an idea of the aggression rate, IBC is an extremely aggressive form of women's cancer. It started out with a tumor of under 30 millimeters, okay? And what happens is IBC is so aggressive that it metastasized to over 220 millimeters in under 120 days. This is not something that is solved with a simple lumpectomy. It is highly aggressive chemotherapy, it is extremely aggressive radiation treatment, and then extensive blood testing to make sure that surgery is mandatory. There is no escaping this. My wife basically had a 20% chance of life towards the end of everything being said and done. It was the hardest battle I had personally ever gone through. I have full control of my shop, my business, my finances, my personal life. I've never felt more helpless in my life than I did not being able to help my wife. Well, again, I urge you ladies, if something seems out of sorts, if you notice a rash, you notice something that's swelling up that you don't feel is right, don't hesitate, okay? Most insurance companies today will cover preventative procedures, so go out, get yourself looked at. Please, do it for your children, do it for your husbands. I know that we can be a pain in the ass, and we hate to admit it, but we do need you, okay? So, please go out. Please get your checkups that you need every year, and don't let this happen to you, okay? I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, okay? One of the reasons I'm even sharing this story with you today is there is a gentleman who has been following this shop since its infancy. I think since probably the first month we opened the doors, and we had a social footprint online, and this gentleman's name is Tom. Tom's been following me for a long time, and yesterday I go into social media all the time. A lot of you correspond on all the different platforms. Some of you have your favorites, and that's fine. I have my footprint in all of them. Facebook is kind of my go-to, and I noticed that somebody who has followed and shared what we're trying to do up here, the veterans projects and all the praise that I try to put out there for our vets, our members of law enforcement. Tom shares so much of this stuff, and I am so grateful to have him. I read his wife's obit yesterday, and it really hit me close. You know, I stood where Tom did, 8 years ago, and unfortunately his wife did not survive her battle. It did. It kicked me right in the ass yesterday, really hard, and I just want to express my condolences to his children and himself and his grandchildren and his family, because, gentlemen, it is the worst feeling in the world to be that helpless. I've never experienced anything as lousy as that, okay? So serious, ladies, please go out, please get your exams done, and do what's necessary to take care of yourselves, okay? All right. Coming up as well, we have mentioned to you time and time again, we are opening an apparel shop through this. I'm going to open up a small little store. However, we're going to put a different twist on it. Yes, we're going to carry the caps and the logos and the t-shirts and coffee mugs and all that stuff. What I'm looking for you, for all of you who are following us, I am planning on taking proceeds from the sale of our items, and I want to make sure that we can donate a portion of our sales to a charity in relation to veterans. That monetary can go to help a veteran and or his family. That's what we're looking to do up here now. I told you I didn't know the direction we were going to take. I didn't know the direction we were going to go in. And in light of a lot of events that have been happening in this country lately, I want to try to do something that's going to affect somebody in a positive manner, and something that's going to help another person, especially a veteran. I have so much respect for you guys, it's not even funny. And I really hope that some of you can maybe give me some input, because the one thing I don't want to see is I don't want to set up a charitable donation that goes out to a veterans charity where 74% of it goes to administration costs, because you know what? That's not going to make me happy. I don't want to see 20% or 20 some odd percent going to the vets. I want 100% of that to go to our vets. All right? So if any of you have any recommendations for me, I'm all ears. Please send us an email, okay? I'd really appreciate it, because I want to get the ball rolling on that as quickly as possible. Last and least, coming up for our Sunday evening blog, I told you my same beloved, we are building her a brand spanking new kitchen table. That's the least I can do for my darling. So we're going to stretch it out over a couple weeks, though, because I do have other jobs coming in. We have smaller obligations to clients, so we're going to fill that in. But this Sunday we're going to go in, we're going to show you step by step how to take and how to create your own scene out of our free open clipart.org package. I'm going to put a beautiful wildlife scene in this. I don't know what yet, but we'll figure that. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, okay? So stay tuned this Sunday for our Sunday evening blog, and that, again, our heartfelt condolences to all the families who lost loved ones in Las Vegas. And I'd like to give a shout out to the members of law enforcement, as well as our EMTs and our emergency individuals who were there on scene to quickly, ascertain and to help individuals during this horrific and grotesque act, okay? I'm not going to keep you guys any longer today. And you ladies, remember, go out, get your exam, stay healthy. Again, us men, we're a pain in the butt, but we do need you even if we don't want to admit it, all right? Gentlemen, I thank you so much again, and ladies as well, for your support up here. I can't stress that enough. It's been a long week, but the weekend's coming up, and hopefully it'll be a little bit brighter, all right? So for all of you this week, take care. Be good, be careful, have fun with you and yours, have a great weekend, please, and we'll see you Sunday for the Sunday evening blog. All right, everybody? Take care, God bless, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.